Hey guys, it's MC Fixit here. I have the Humbirdy bird feeder camera. This is an 8MP ultra wide video and photo. Also has slow motion built into it. This is a 2.4 and a 5G Wi-Fi and is solar powered, as you can tell. So you just charge it one time and then the sun takes care of the rest of the time, and has an app that goes with it. I'll walk you through all the different specs and how to set this thing up and my final thoughts on this device. To unbox it, it's pretty easy. We're just going to go ahead and slide it around. This does have a little plastic film on it, so you will want to cut that off. That just helps make sure everything stays where it should when traveling to your house. So we'll go ahead and open up the back side. Has some good thick foam in it, which is really good to see. Quick setup guide. This is your solar panel, all of your tools and different pieces you're going to need. This is what hooks into a tree. This is your USB to USB-C connector. Don't forget your antenna is down in here. The device with camera built in. And this was on the side and this was on the side. So pull those out, make sure there's nothing else in the bottom of the box as well, which there is not. So this is everything that comes with it. You get the actual device itself. The camera is already attached. You get the solar panel. You get the kind of belt to go around a tree. You got a USB to USB-C. You have the antenna, a bag full of parts and screws. You have the plate that goes onto a tree or can be screwed into something. Then you get the stand here. So go ahead and grab your power cord because we do need to charge this. We're going to use the USB-A to USB-C. We're going to go ahead and plug this in into the outlet. So we're going to take that USB-C. We're going to go ahead and open this up. We're going to go ahead and plug it in. It doesn't take a lot of force, but it does take a little. And then we're going to go ahead and turn on. It's the button to the side, the right side there. And it's red right now. We need to go and let this thing charge for about 8 to 10 hours. While we're doing this, we can actually go ahead and download the app. So on that user guide, you will see the app right there. Create an account, enter all your stuff in just how you should. You will need to verify your email. Once verified, you can go back into the app, allow it to find Bluetooth. If you'd like to save password, you can go ahead and do that. We need to go ahead and add a device. And so this is the SH66. So once it's fully charged, you can go ahead and unplug it. We're going to go ahead and hold down the button for 3 seconds. And the blue light turns on. We can go ahead and add the base. This is to go ahead and press the power button twice until the blue light blinks. Go ahead and find your Wi-Fi and enter your Wi-Fi password. Then we're going to go ahead and kind of assemble most of the rest of it. We're going to go ahead and put the antenna on. Nice thing about these antennas is you can direct it how you want, and you want to always direct it towards your Wi-Fi home base. We're going to go ahead and grab the stand here, put that on as well. In the baggie, it does come with a bolt and a wrench. You can start it out by hand and then finish it with the Allen wrench. You want to make sure this is lined up properly. You don't have to kill it. You just want to make sure it's good and snug on there. Once you got snug, I'm just going to turn it like quarter turn more. You can go and take off the plastic little sheet here. And then you get a couple of options, which I do like. You can mount this onto pretty much any wall and then put it on. Or if you have a lot of trees nearby and you don't want to drill into anything, you can actually put this around there, kind of like a belt, and this will hold on to a tree, which is a very nice option. Another good feature is you can just slightly move your antenna out of the way and begin to unscrew. These knobs are very easy to use your hands with. Bring this forward, and that allows you to fill up the entire bird feeder. And then when you're done, you're just going to put it back on and over. And then put the knob back on and tighten it back down. It also makes sure like any kind of animal doesn't just knock this back, because it does have that bolt on right there, and that's pretty great. You can see that it does, if it does rain or anything, the water can go down in here and drain through. Then you have your solar panel, and we will install this in just a few minutes, but it folds down and allows you to install it at a lot of different angles, and has just that one cable that's already put in, so you don't have to really attach anything except attach this to the back, which we'll show you how to do. Check the live view on this. Put this in. We'll turn the sound off because you're going to double hear it, but you can see it's a couple second delay, but not too bad. We're going to go into the settings and device settings. You can see all the different things here. If you want squirrel detection turned off, you can. It just kind of like chimes and repels squirrels. If that's what you would like to do, you can see you're at 63% battery. There's your device info, your light setting, audio setting, squirrel detection, video detection. You can hide all the information if you don't want a timestamp. I like to hide all of it because I don't like timestamps on videos. Some people do like it, which is great if that's your preference, but I prefer not to. So we're just going to go back, and it's going to reconnect to it, and you can see in the top corners those are gone, and we have our view of where the bird would come up and be. That looks great to me. Now we're going to go ahead and take all this stuff outside and go ahead and install it. So we're going to start with the solar panel. You can go ahead and pull this down, and I'm going to have it up like this because that is the direction that the sun is most of the day. So I'm going to put one screw in it just like that. If you were putting it like on the side here, I probably would put two screws, but I just need one. And I'm going to screw it right into the top here. And I think that looks good, where the sun will be able to hit it most of the afternoon. Then you have your bracket. So you have a couple of options. You could put it around like a tree with the kind of like belt clip. I'm going to actually mount this right here, and that'll give us the ability for it to be sturdily mounted. You do want to make sure you have enough clearance when you do put this on. So if you do want to move it up or down, make sure to go ahead and kind of plan that out ahead of time. We're going to be using the same big screws that it comes with to go ahead and put this on. So I'm going to just mark the wood where I like it with the screws, so then I can come back and know where that's at. So it's just a little mar on the wood. Then you can come back and easily set it up. You definitely could pre-drill, but I think it's pretty easy to not have to do that. And hopefully I left it perfect to where it can come off. I'm going to tighten this one down just a little more. That still allows me, if I need to take the whole device off, I can. Next step is to go ahead, and we're going to need to put one of these on here, the longer one. So it's going to go. So overall, that's looking really good. We have the antenna where that can be angled where you would like it to go. I think I'm going to keep it this way because my Wi-Fi is this direction. We need to put this in on the back. So before we mount this, we do need to go ahead and put this on and put this in. This will allow this thing to be continuously charged. You do want to make sure it's on there pretty good. Then you're going to want to put this on here, and then you'll see there is a series of holes that you can choose where you want it to actually sit. And so we may change this up later, but wherever you kind of feel like is good, so you can kind of put it in lots of different angles to get the best camera shot that you would like. And then you're going to use the longer turn knob and just put that in there. Once that is on, we need to go ahead and spin this and fill up our feeder. So that pulls forward. We're going to grab whatever kind of feed your birds like in your area. Ours are obsessed with this black oil sunflower seed. I'm gonna have to go get one more. I believe each of these cups are 32 ounces, so that's at least 64 ounces of seed right there. I do like that it is clear as well, because you can easily see how much you have in there. And we'll spin that down tight. We are almost done. We do want to make sure that we turn this on. So pressing it twice turns the power on. We can go ahead and cover this back up, scoot the camera back up, and then if there's any kind of film or anything left on your camera, make sure to go ahead and pull it off. I didn't even see that piece was on there when we were inside earlier. So it should be ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and grab my app. Here is some live feed in 4K. Here is the slow motion version. So here are my final thoughts. I have reviewed quite a few different bird feeders, and I really do like this bird feeder. I like that it is in 4K, and you can view it in 4K. I like the slow motion opportunities you have. The AI notification seems to be pretty accurate. Sometimes it wasn't, but you can help it build its database to make it more accurate in the future. I also like that it had the 2.4 or 5G dual band Wi-Fi, which I think is really helpful as well. It seems like the solar panel is working well. I've not had to recharge it and had it been going for over a week now. And just think this is a pretty good product. If you're interested, make sure to go ahead and click the link down in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you do have any questions, make sure to go ahead and put those in the comment section down below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up.